Get biblical understanding, along with T.A. McMahon. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. This is number 133 in our series of Get Biblical Understanding. In this session, we're reading many, but certainly not all of the biblical verses that have to do with truth. Jesus said to Pilate, "Everyone that is of the truth heareth my voice." Pilate responded, "What is truth?" That's a question every believer in Jesus Christ should be able to answer. Too few can, however. Hopefully and prayerfully, the verses presented in this series will bring the answers to one's understanding. Again, the theme of this series is truth. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 3 to 4. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables. Titus chapter 1, verse 1. Paul, a servant of God and an apostle of Jesus Christ, according to the faith of God's elect, and the acknowledging of the truth, which is after godliness. Titus chapter 1, verses 9 to 14. Holding fast the faithful word as he has been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said, "The Cretians are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth." Hebrews chapter 10, verses 26 to 27. For if we sin wilfully after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries. Hebrews chapter 12, verses 25 to 27. See that ye refuse not him, that's Jesus, that speaketh. For if they escaped not who refused him that spake on earth, much more shall not we escape if we turn away from him that speaketh from heaven? Whose voice then shook the earth, but now he hath promised, saying, Yet once more I shake not the earth only, but also heaven. And this word, yet once more, signifieth the removing of those things that are shaken, as of things that are made, that those things, things of God, which cannot be shaken, may remain. James chapter 1, verse 18. Of his own will begat he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of firstfruits of his creatures. James chapter 3, verses 14 to 16. But if ye have bitter envying and strife, self-seeking, in your hearts, glory not, and lie not against the truth. This wisdom descendeth not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish. For where envying and strife, self-seeking, is, there is confusion and every evil work. James chapter 5, verses 19 to 20. Brethren, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, that is, turns him back, let him know that he which converteth the sinner, turns him back, from the error of his way, shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins. Thanks for listening, and we hope you'll join us again as we search the Scriptures in order to get biblical understanding.